okay?
Yeah, it's so great.
I'm really sad when people say that they're pretty mad and pretty hateful about this game.
Okay.
Charlotte, let's see the 1v1, brother.
The barrier, here we go. You do have the flash available, but you're running out of room to flash because getting closer to the ring of fire, the whirling death coming through.
No,
but not hitting on the
Charlotte!
backside. Charlotte, I respect the attempt there, but it looks like you're going down. ZDZ just chilling out, waiting for the cooldowns, drops the hammer, and wins the 1v1.
Man.
Welcome to Onivia Highlights. These are the best highlights from the LPL 2025 Split 2.
Yeah, having that 1000 true damage smite alongside your jungler makes it a bit tough to try to outsmite this duo. So EDG will have at least some comfort knowing that if they can get and escort the ZDZ over to these objectives, Angel is kind of keeping him on his toes and keeping him under his turret right now. So this Azir will have first priority. We're getting the Pantheon ult behind now.
Yeah, we're just going to go in, but Xiao Hao is trailing, teleport coming in. Super Mega Death Rocket gets the kill on the Wink, and this teleport taking a long time to get here. Bahung is getting low, he gets knocked up. Angel is here. Moham going back in as they're looking for Xiao Hao. He flashes away and gets the kill. Charlotte has joined the party.
Angel can ult here.
But Starry is out of mana and out of health, and Angel serves them up and sends them to hell. It is a wipe. EDG get 4.
Right there, they get... Not good. And now OMG just lose access to the river here. So it kind of feels like they're playing on the wrong side of the map constantly. They find this pick on the on.
Yeah, he's got to flash away, and Charlotte coming through with the Weaver's Wall, trying to get around to Wink here. Wink getting knocked to the side. Good seismic shove. And Charlotte gets his first Tier 1 professional kill.
There we go, and it's on to Wink, a player that has been storied for so long, previously an AD carry player in IG and in years past, but now making his move onto support. OMG, they start knowing that those two ultimates are down. I think they should be playing towards the top side of this lane, looking to try to maybe pincer and couch Hung as soon as he walks back in. You have Wink here, good cancel.
And he's going to get rooted as well, but here comes Xiao Hao and all the damage he does. Sion coming through with a big knock-up on to the Xin Zhao. Hung trying to get away, but Angel joins the fight and pokes him in the back with a stick and slides out.
I don't know, man. Hung just feeling very, very desperate, trying to look for these plays. Now gives over the Herald, even gets Harry to kind of their opponents here. And with 6 scrubs, it's only going to get worse as the game goes on.
It's a 4,000 gold lead. That is difficult to overcome in 18 minutes when you're so indexed into the early game. This Dragon coming up in about 25 seconds as we see a wet noodle fight. And the wet noodle fight is gone as they turn on to Wink, the seismic shove. They CC lock, but do they have the damage? Yes! Super Mega Death Rocket gets Starry a second kill.
This is 4 times now where Wink has gotten caught out right before a fight. I think it's very strange when we think about, you know, the history of a player like this. I know he's trying to play forward, but him and Xiao Hao have not necessarily been super synced up here. Now, what EDG are going to do is that they're going to try to force priority in the mid lane. They're going to have this grub come on through, use the Herald, take mid tier 1. And once this is gone, they can just move straight into this bottom side jungle.
Weaver's Wall coming in.
Wall.
Yeah, just do what you can to try to disrupt that, at least worry EDG and not have them continue the fight, even though they are under an Azir turret. But that's a very solid Herald there. Let's see if they can convert on the Dragon.
This is, I mean, how do OMG even play now coming into this fight? Like, you don't have a Talia wall to try to segment. There is a Pantheon ultimate, but the one win condition that OMG were going to try and rely upon has now been delayed another 5 minutes, with EDG being able to pick themselves up this Chemtech Drake.
Yeah, it's not going to favor them. Cho'Gath will get nigh unkillable later. Of course, you have an Azir who's already 2-0-2, 200 CS, 2 items as well. Angel be in a good spot as they're laying a trap here for ZDZ. Oh, brother has no idea.
Okay, we're 3v1ing the Cho'Gath guys, please.
All right. Who would win, an Eldritch Horror?
We missed the flick!
Or a bunch of rocks. And right now the rocks are not getting the job done. The minions are in the way. ZDZ trying desperately to get away. Doesn't get hit by the Super Mega Death Rocket. He flashed.
No way.
The spear in the back is not going to kill him either. The Eldritch Horror beats the rocks.
Yanni, get me out of this game. Get me out, please. Oh my god, we missed the flick, Charlotte. I know it's your first game. The lights might be a little too bright in this one. He's stunned up. He's getting CC'd by Rel, and now EDG. They say thank you for your donation of all this pressure onto the map. We'll get a top tier 1, a mid tier 2, and absolutely nothing for you to answer for it in trade. They'll finally get themselves a turret, but in a completely a huge disaster here for oh my god.
Yeah, it's really bad. It makes you say, oh my god, how bad it's actually been. And they've tried to make some plays, which I like with this new nucleus you have in the mid lane, but it's just not coming together. The synergy ain't there. Let's see if it is here, as they're going to look to pick off Wink once again. He flashes over the wall, but ends up dying. Starry gets a 3rd kill. This teleport coming in. This Cho'Gath is going to land into a lot of skill shots. Takes a lot of damage. Over the wall is on, ready to go. Charlotte is getting low. Over on the side is Zhao, trying to survive, knocking up Harry. Mohammed's over the wall on, trying to get big in this fight, and Starry goes down, hung over the wall on top of Angel to take him out, as his Pantheon still trying to leverage some of this power. On flashes away, but he's stuck in a 3v1, throws the spear, gets the kill, dies himself. Hung, a double kill, but a double kill for Zhao as well. Second game to try to take the weight off of Starry's shoulders. Now this game is not over yet, but it's not looking so hot for OMG, as another turret will fall here in the bottom side.
We've got Baron spawning in 15 seconds as well. Yanni, we got to see more out of this OMG squad if they're going to do anything. And EDG, just a clean game, I think. You know, some minor mistakes, obviously, with Wink getting caught out so many times. But if you're going to be really happy with the state of the game right now, where your Azir is so fed and you have this Corki, I'm kind of loving what we're getting from EDG. This was the EDG that I think we were looking forward to as we kind of came out of split 1.
And proactive plays just like this one, as Starry is about to die. On will take him down. Over on the side, Charlotte shorting that ultimate, realizing that Moham is pretty cooked here. As Moham on away from death here. Gonna get Zhao's flash, but gets the job done. As you said, the Baron is all theirs.
Okay, Hung and the rest of OMG solo laners just gonna have to sit and watch. They're gonna get near the pit. Literally the only win that happens here is Hung sacrifices himself, steals the Baron, and that's about it. Instead, he's gonna
see if
try
he can do it.
Okay.
Now he's going for it. Here we are. Yeah, there's no shot. You were in transit when that Baron went down, and down goes Hung. And it looks like EDG, a strong vice grip on this game, should take it.
Yep.
That, you know, has an okay amount of damage early because you get that extra auto attack range with your Sand Soldiers, but anytime you get a late game champion to kill early on, you're feeling good about yourself. EDG have to be feeling it right now. Sieging down this mid tier 2, you can see the Corki poke as well as that Azir poke forcing off a guy like Charlotte, and ZDZ pushing in the middle.
Yeah, I mean 6 grubs plus this Baron. EDG are just looking to close out this game. Not very many angles of success here for OMG to kind of come back. Even if they find a pick with the gold deficit that they are in, the 6 grubs that they still have to deal with, they find
we're
Angel.
going to try it. Angel will die before being able to pop the Zodius, and Wink goes down too. And OMG looking to hold the line. They are going to lose another turret for it. This time Charlotte's going to go all in, trying to take down On, and On will not be able to trade back. It's a 3-for-0 for OMG.
But look at how many summoner spots. Look how much they had to actually invest in this. They're going to try and get Harry for the next 2 minutes. They're still down, so what'll happen is they can take a fight. They'll probably lose it like we've been seeing a lot of the other fights. Wait a minute, Xiao.
They might just die.
No.
Yeah, they might just die. This is going to be a big problem.
No!
It is stolen away by Xiao Hao. And the knife through the stomach of OMG as ZDZ and Harry, a big tank fight. Ain't so big anymore as you get chopped down. Starry will fall too. No. It looks so good for just 1 second. By so good, at least somewhat playable.
Charlotte, he literally TP'd into this play, ran into the brush, and then immediately recalled, man. And it still got canceled. That's going to be the end of the game at 29 minutes here. EDG just make it look easy against OMG.
Welcome to the LPL, rookie. Enjoy your stay. A 29-minute victory thereabouts for EDG in a game where they were really never in any danger. A little bit of hubris was punished, but it was really never going to be that bad. All right, Angel, I see what you tried to do there. Whiffing on that one. The turret is still up, but reinforcements have finally arrived. Moham going to drop his ultimate down, but the last Nexus turret will fall. Angel will be sent back with no teleport, but the Nexus is down.
All right, I got only one call to make here. Jamada, wake up.
And that extra attack speed, as you wisely called out, that Victor is going to be the final pickup for EDG. So you're going to have a little bit of poke when it comes to objective setups, but then some really good go. Good job by ZDZ forcing that
He
hop.
doesn't have jump anymore.
Yep, they're ready to go. He does have flash. Will we see a prediction? I want to see it. Oh, so close, man. Oh, if he was in group ascend, that would have been cleaner. But you still get the job done, even though you got to burn your flash.
Gets that objective, and pretty big win, I think, for them, considering the fact that you have this push in mid, you're going to have a pretty volatile matchup in top side, important summoner spell instead of going for the ghost this time. So before Moham has access to the level 6, it's going to be something that can be punished.
Going all in here in the face of On. On's got to burn the barrier, but the blocking is coming through from Wink, and they turn it all around. And Moham, he's going to flash forward and will trade it out, but Wink will make sure it's a 2-for-1. He continues to throw abilities at ZDZ and not really land them.
That is a very funny observer toggle. Wow, that is crazy. We are getting a flash engage here from Harry. ZDZ still has a fair bit of mana. I mean, he has the ultimate as well. Vi is coming. This needs to be a fast play from OMG.
Teleport coming in as well, but the public execution going to be used, but the Rise will keep him under the turret. Good play there by Charlotte, but will Charlotte die on the backside? Yes. Angel gets there in time.
And he'll be able to take all of his cans.
They want to try to secure those grubs, but we'll see where he ends up going as the bottom lane of OMG have finished their recalls. Looking to deploy toward the top side.
Okay, so Angel, make it so that you get this entire bot lane wave for free. OMG are going to be at least able to get 4 grubs for themselves, but they really haven't had time to hit on any of these turrets. ZDZ has ultimate coming back up. Starry has to be very careful and make sure that he's linked up with Moham.
4-for-2 grub split in favor of OMG. Charlotte is getting run down by EDG, and the rookie continues to have a tough time as Angel will pick up another kill.
And that's more Victor Bucks going over to Angel, a mega veteran in the mid lane. Angel, I mean, again, we were talking about, you know, his Worlds appearance previously with Suning in 2020, the fact that, you know, he kind of had been like this upstart mid laner for RNG, so, oh God, Harry.
Oh my goodness, they violated that dude. That is not okay. That's gonna age
later, brother.
Gonna get this far, OMG have to eventually do something.
They are a scaling composition, right? Like, not to say that the opponents on EDG do not have elements that scale, just they are a lot faster at when they come
buttons
on.
Too, as you said, the game might not be tenable, but yeah, the game should probably just be over if you end up getting to that point, just because it would take so much inaction from EDG that you'd be like, what happened to the team that we saw in Game 1 as Wink, again, doing some silly stuff. He is a bit of a silly goose. Hung flashing forward, looking to get this kill, and he will get his first. Meanwhile, a fight in the river. Starry down below half HP, but the polymorph from the Xiao going to force the flash away. And he will vault breaker out of there. So just a 1-for-0.
He literally started playing a year ago in May. Like,
yeah, listen, this guy is far better than I am, but I gotta crack the joke when I see it.
I respect the look. Unfortunately, the room didn't go off there. ZDZ gonna try and make a play once his turret goes down. They have eyes on him.
Execution at the ready. Here we go. ZD's trying to get in there. The turret went down, but On already low. Getting chased down by Harry on the backside. Starry's got a flash over the wall, and he manages to find a way out. And here comes Charlotte on the TP. Not able to do anything. Yeah, he did die on that other side. He got taken down by Harry, right?
Teleporting into mid after the play is already over now means he can't effectively cross map. Harry always has to be playing on the bottom side of the map, and maybe they just try to make a swap here. ZDZ playing human ward alongside this one ward. They'll have vision of this objective being started. Vi is going to head on over. Angel will be able to teleport for this play. Mo, I'm thinking that this play is completely over. No. Okay, so he cancels. We're just going to get a fight here now.
Yeah, Charlotte's going to join up, and here comes the teleport coming in from Angel. Xiao Hao will come up the rear as Harry, down to about half HP, goes right into the Vi, and they catch the Gnar. A nice pick by EDG as OMG don't want to let this go. The Chaos Storm doing so much. Charlotte, the ultimate is used to try to save him. He's going golden, but he's on a damn sliver as EDG chops him up. Otacon stolen by Hung, but can you actually get any of the flowers? OMG trying to get in there, but they can't. Public execution
way.
lands on a Starry, and ZDZ gets another.
That just having the Arcane Storm from this Victor was enough for them to deal damage. A single stray Q from Hung steals the Otacon, but there is nothing that they're reinforcing those kills. And the Blood Petals now even picking themselves up a top lane tier 2, maybe some more. ZDZ, man, he's cooking.
Okay.
Harry's gonna come in. Oh, Harry, not again, man. You just fell. That's going to be a kill going over to EDG. You have to imagine now, I mean...
It's so hard for OMG to walk into this team with proper setup. Angel could be in trouble here as they're going to try to make a multi-man play onto him. That Arcane Storm doing so much damage, but knocked up against the wall, and it looks like they'll be able to take him down. Starry flashes forward as Angel goes golden. Angel will fall, but ZDZ already finds one. Now he's in a 2v1, but the rest of EDG looking to join him. Public execution only down onto Harry as the Varus ultimate missed, but on the backside, the Vi gets on top of the Zeri.
They're doing the
knock
Baron
him down. And yet, what else are you going to do, Alk? Charlotte and Hung trying to get it done. Do they have the time? Do they have the damage?
Can they make it over here? I think this is the Baron for sure. 4,000 HP with the Rise, so 2 members of OMG will be able to wear purple as they go back to base. But the game is in tatters right now. They made a quick play onto this bottom side play. The fact that Angel stalls for so long is game breaking there for OMG. They even now get the teleport as Charlotte makes his way onto the bottom side. Pretty risky call there for OMG, and honestly, I just don't think it was that worth it. Look at the map right now.
Yeah, it's so bad, but the good news, Alk, is it does buy them more time, right? Because they're not forced to try to walk into EDG, who's trying to start a Baron, enough for them to stop pushing in that mid lane. We're seeing a lot of pings going onto the top side of their jungle, as they are just going to give away that Cloud Soul secure.
How much more can they get on this top side? You see that Harry and Hung are sitting around trying to get more waves protecting this Gnar. Just don't. I personally, with this now, the fact that the bottom lane tier 2 did fall, the teleport from Angel is kind of covered. There's a flank from Charlotte trying to find ZDZ, but he has flash, he has ultimate. I think this is pretty risky business.
Harry's running out of time to try to make a play. It looks like this Mega Gnar will just fall off. The knockups are there. They're going to try to burst him out. He's got to use it defensively, and he will be able to limp back to the fountain as the base has been broken. The bottom inhibitor will fall. As EDG look to go over. Wink going in. Did get Rune Prison, so could not land anything more onto Hung, but that is okay because the mid lane wave will be coming in soon.
Yeah. Maybe they can look for something now with their Vi ultimate. There is no Mikhails for a short period of time. This could be a period that we see Moham and the rest of OMG get taken advantage of. Here we go. Harry gets engaged.
Yeah, he's bursted out. That Arcane Storm taking him so low. He's going to go Mega, but doesn't have a flash available to actually do anything with it once again. That wave that we were talking about has made it to the base, which means the middle inhibitor will fall as well. EDG will walk it out.
EDG can take some jungle camps on here for Charlotte, so they can't exactly just put the Gnar into place to find something. And he's building up Mega Gnar. He has to be looking for a TP now.
Starry just walked up to them and took a lot of HP. Hong trying to do at least something. Harry gonna go Mega. We're still waiting for him to get a big Gnar ultimate. ZDZ coming on the flank. Charlotte's got to try to deal with him, but Wink is on top of Charlotte too. He goes golden, but is surrounded by EDG. Public execution trying to get onto Hung. He's going to go untargetable, but then peel back to the Gnar.
Starry!
Starry is up next, and Varus gets that one, and they fall like dominoes off. The last one is Moham. He goes down. GG EDG 2-0.
Let's go! I'm getting ganked by my producer. I was trying to, save my feet, save my back. I'm getting old in my age, 26, man. I'm gonna be a bag of bones. Same thing here for OMG. They're gonna fall in this game. 2-0, a second 2-0 here in Group Nirvana, and EDG are gonna secure themselves here